That's looking good. That's looking good. I look super scruffy, but that's okay. We'll do all right. Just wait for Facebook to start here, and we'll be ready to roll. Dokie. Um, awesome. Well, okay. Well, welcome to it's Tuesday, right? It's Tuesday. Welcome to another GHL Power Hour. I'm Jason Orban with GHL Power Tools, and we're ready to get started. How's your guys' week been so far? How was the weekend?
Awesome. Awesome.
Right on.
Southern California is getting some rain for once.
Oh yeah, you guys could use some of that, hey?
Yeah, always, always,
Always. Always. Um,
always.
right on. Yeah. We get, I mean, we're straight north of you guys, but our summers are crazy, and it's usually like it's fire season. We have summer, and then we
Yeah,
have like a month and a half of fires throughout BC, and
yeah,
it's just hot and dry. And I mean, it gets up to uh 45 Celsius, which is
and that's hot.
yeah,
That's hot.
Fahrenheit.
That's
Yeah,
hot.
it's like 100 115-ish
Yeah.
Fahrenheit.
Wow. That's
And
that's too much, man.
I was like, that's why I'm like, I'm telling my family and everything. I'm like, we have to go in July. I want to go away, go camping or something, go somewhere else that's not here because it's hot, man. Like
That's
we
insane.
went, we went camping. Well, everybody wants to get out in the summer and go and do stuff. We went camping last summer, and it was like a week of like 45 degrees, and
Uh,
everything just dries out, right? There was fires to the south of us, but where we were
yeah,
was nice, but you get so dehydrated, like
yeah.
because you're just outside all day in that heat. And I know, like, we were the one day we got up and we went to this river that you go swimming in and jump off cliffs and stuff like that, which is great. But by the time we got back to the campsite, I was just so I couldn't even move.
Yeah,
I was so dehydrated. I sat there and I drank like 8 liters of water, just
yeah.
chugged them. And every time I'd finish one, I'd go grab another one from the cooler, fill that one up, and it was just like. And then the funny, like, I didn't even have to go to the bathroom at all. My body just absorbed all the
Just
water.
flush.
Yeah,
It
just right
just
back in.
soaks up everything.
Yeah, just like it was like
Yeah.
a sponge. I expanded again, and it was like great. But
That's
I like
funny.
to go,
That's funny.
yeah, when it's not like that. Anyway,
Uh,
um,
well, cool.
see some people
I
posting.
got I,
And yeah, if you got questions,
I got
here
a
I'm gonna just
question.
tell everybody you got questions, raise your hand, put your question in chat. Just that'll help me to know like who asked questions first, kind of thing.
Got it.
And then we'll go from there. I see
Cool.
yeah. Chris, I know you're on for a while already this morning waiting to jump on. Did you have any
Yeah.
questions today?
Yeah, I do actually. If I could,
Yeah.
maybe if I could share, and you could just kind of walk me through what I'm not grasping here, and um, I hope it's not. I don't think it's anything big, but what I've created. Here's the back end here. What I
Hmm.
was wondering on the promotions, is there any way to uh, rank these? Like, I see they're numbered one, two, three, all the way down. Can we move these around or shift them?
Not
And
right
what?
now, but that's a good idea.
Okay, okay.
It
I
pretty
was just
much goes
thinking.
in by the date of when you put it in, other than if you
Got
set
it.
it as a featured. If you
Yeah,
put it
which
as
I
a featured
did.
one, it'll move it up to the top.
I did on there, and then yeah, I just had some things I was trying to just kind of mix it up. This, of course, is the desktop version, but
Yeah.
I was just trying to mix it up a little bit and add some things to it. And then I wanted to kind of move some promotions around. And we met with a new client yesterday, and he's on board. He wants to. We're
Nice.
going to get this started for him, and he just, we started. kind of just talk him through the whole
Oh,
process
I
and
love the
everything. And he
idea
was
that
asking,
you made some skinny ones and put them
yeah,
in there for that.
yeah,
I will
yeah,
take a look at what we can do to add in like even if it's you put a number in or something
yeah.
like that to organize the order of them.
Okay. That'd be cool because we're going to put in about at least 7 to 8 promotions for this guy, and
Yeah.
I just want, see, they're going to change though on a weekly basis. So I just want to see if there's any way to kind of highlight ones. I know we have the highlight button, but if we could just maybe move them around and make it look fresh and clean every time somebody opens it. That's all we were thinking about.
Okay.
And so yeah, that was one question that I had, and then I'll try to keep it brief here. Is there, and forgive me because I just couldn't find it anywhere. Is like this page here? Is this a funnel page? Is this a site? Is there any way I can edit some of the stuff in here? Like I was going to
Yeah,
edit
that's
this
under
little
so that's
welcome to
under
the club.
dashboard. So if you go to sites,
It
yeah, if you go to
okay.
funnels,
Um, I just didn't see it, and
no problem.
I went looking for the URL, and I just couldn't find
Yeah.
it anywhere.
It's under loyalty dashboard and loyalty points registration, AR001.
Oh, okay, right here. Sweet.
Yeah.
Gosh, I don't know
And
how you
then
remember all this stuff.
that would be
Okay, so it's in
the
here
home
then.
screen. Yeah, it would be the home screen.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. I was
Yeah.
just, man, I was going through. Oh, there it is, right there in front of me. Okay, cool. I
Yeah, and then
think
you
that's it
can
for the moment.
okay, right on.
Yeah, yeah, that's
That's
cool. Yeah, I really appreciate it, man. I don't want to take up too much time there, but if
no
I come
problem.
up with another question, I'll bug you,
Okay, sounds good. Rajat, how are you doing?
and I'll let.
Yeah. Awesome, Jason. How are you?
I'm doing good. Doing
Awesome.
good.
Okay,
The
so
time change is kicking my butt, but I'm
exactly.
doing good.
Yeah. Great. Okay, so my question is because I'm just starting out and
Yeah.
setting up the system right now.
Time change
Uh,
it.
I see multiple like once I go into the smart apps,
Yeah.
so I see there are
I just
multiple
heard them
reviews
on
and
the news said,
referrals, reward.
hey,
Is that
listen,
something duplicated or like which ones should I just download and which ones should I ignore?
Share your screen and
Sure.
can
Okay.
explain it more.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Kiwanis member face the challenge of driving membership and community partner initiative.
are you able to see my screen?
Yep.
Okay. So you would see here there are multiple. So is that something duplication or is that the
So
same?
okay, so yeah, reviews and referrals is one thing. It has like the reviews and referral stuff. The smart referrals is we set that one up because when we first launched reviews and referrals, some people just asked for referrals on its own. Now
Okay.
that's kind of like referrals version one kind of thing,
Okay.
whereas rewards will have like referrals version two. So
Okay.
rewards is its own thing.
Okay.
That's rewards has the referrals, loyalty cards, loyalty points. Um, yeah, so rewards has like the whole loyalty points dashboard, transactions, all that kind of stuff where we're tracking everything for rewards and the leaderboard and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
The smart referrals, there is just it should say something like referrals version one or something like that.
No, it does
Lots
not
of times I
actually.
just remove it out of there because you don't need it. I'm going to actually let me update your account
Yeah, that would be
and I'll
great.
just remove it from there because you don't need it like because you
Yeah.
have reviews and referrals. It's just in the past we had sold some people are just like, hey, I just want to do referrals and I don't want reviews, can I just get that snapshot?
Right.
um but like we don't even honestly sell that anymore because nobody uses it.
Exactly.
They usually just get reviews and referrals, or if they're going for actual more robust referrals, then rewards is always my answer.
Okay, perfect. So I should be only taking so reviews and referrals I should download. Then I should be downloading the rewards and then promotions one, loyalty cards, and Tango gift card.
Okay, say it one more time. I was just
So
looking at your thing.
yeah, okay.
Actually, I don't know
So
if I can remove the referrals one from your page.
let me see. Let
Oh
me
yeah,
see
no,
where
here,
I
I'll
can
just
do
remove that. There we go.
it. Okay.
There we go. Okay, you're good. If
Yeah.
you refresh, it'll be
Let me
updated.
see. Okay. If I refresh and open.
It might be
Yes.
because it's in it pro it's in next time you log in, it'll be gone.
Oh, okay. That's
It's
okay.
just it's in your session history right now.
Right. So I should now, once setting up, I should download the first one, reviews and referrals.
Yeah.
The second I should download should be the smart rewards.
Yep.
Then I should go and jump to promotion one.
Depends on that actually shouldn't say promotion one. I don't know why it still says promotion one, but it should just say promotions. But what was I gonna say? Um Depends. Okay. So if you click on the rewards, if
Mm-hmm,
you click on the rewards tab
mm-hmm.
and you go to get snapshot,
Yeah.
the restaurant rewards, salon rewards, and fitness marketing already have promotions and loyalty cards included in that snapshot.
Okay.
So you don't
That's
have to download promotions and stuff separately. If
okay.
you're going to set up just like you just downloaded the original snapshot,
Mm-hmm.
just rewards, that is rewards only.
Oh,
Loyalty points and stuff like that. It doesn't have promotions, doesn't have um other things. Maybe I'll put a little explanation underneath which
yeah,
one.
exactly. That would be great because I took it and then because I couldn't see the snapshot until the time I actually loaded.
Yeah.
So once I load it and then there was conflict showing up and then I decided I'm like, okay, this seems to be something off here and I will clarify.
Okay, yeah. Um
So, and
yeah.
Tango gift card is also already included
No,
in,
Tango gift cards is its own snapshot. You have to
okay,
go to use Tango gift cards, you have to go to tangocards.com
okay,
and you set up an account with them, and then that's an integration between Tango cards and um, high level,
okay,
essentially. And then that'll allow you to send a webhook out of high level and trigger a Tango card to get sent to a contact.
okay.
So it's a separate thing if you want to set that up.
Perfect. Got it. Got
And
it.
let's just see if I go like this. Um, let's go. What's the name? What would I put here? Span class equals small. Let's just see where this shows up here. Promotions. Oh no, that's under the wrong thing. I'm not going to put it there. I was putting it in the navigation. That's a bad idea. We don't need that. Okay, anyways, I'll add that in later under the
Okay,
snapshots to
no
explain.
problem. And another quick question about the snapshot, where I can find the details of the snapshots.
Click
Uh,
on that. Click on any one you want there.
okay, so it just shows that links, but it doesn't say if there is anything like, if there is a base, common base, and I can build on it, kind of, because each snapshot, there would be a lot of sub accounts, just to check.
Right. If you look there, you'll just see what you get in it. Those links that you get on the right-hand side, basically
Okay.
you're getting that. Those three funnel pages, but you're also getting like the automation to link those things up. So when you see that snapshot there,
Mm-hmm.
that's what you're getting in it. So if you go back to that page,
Yeah, okay.
in order to import the document, we'll to preview those funnels. Yeah, so you're basically getting the crazy offer, the schedule appointment link, and then the confirmed, and then the automation to run that as well.
Correct.
So I don't have a video walkthrough of each one. I'll
Yeah, that would be great because if I know exactly if the same because practically it happens that 80% of the things would be same and only 20% they would be changed because of the niche specific. So I just want to make sure that if we understand, I can just, maybe tweak on top of it rather than downloading each thing and then mapping them and then see that, okay, what needs to be changed.
Okay, I'll see what we can do with that.
Please, that would be great.
Oh, okay.
And what's the difference between the QR code generator pro and the QR code generator here?
So the difference is QR code generator. If you go to tools, that was like the first thing, the first original one that we built under tools for QR code generator pro. Like if you click on that one, that's just in your back end here. So it allows you to create QR codes easily.
Okay.
So if you click on tools
Okay. Okay. Going
and then
to.
QR code generator,
Okay.
this just allows you to create QR codes back here for your
Okay.
own use,
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing. Whereas the QR code generator that we have here can
Yeah.
be you use the custom menu link and you embed that in your client's sub account.
Got it.
Now, that allows you to create dynamic QR codes. We built this before high level introduced QR codes,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm going to revamp this
Right.
so that we can so what we were talking about before
Mm-hmm.
with the NFC cards and the
Yeah.
QR codes,
Yeah.
so that we can bulk create a ton
Awesome.
of NFC cards and codes and stuff like that and URLs, and
Got
then
it.
those can be applied to the the tap cards or QR code, and then you just program each one where you want it to go, kind of
Perfect.
thing. So if you generate a hundred cards,
Right.
you can have them pre-populated into your thing, and then you can go in and say, okay, I want cards 1 through 5 to go to this URL, and you can pre-program those.
Perfect. No, that's great.
So
Awesome.
that's where that's gonna go. Because yeah, we built this high level, never had a QR code generator
Yeah,
in their
I know.
system, and we
I know.
added it in
No,
now.
that's it. Pretty much it. I'm still working. Works in the works. I hope it should be all set up.
Okay, awesome.
Perfect. Thank you.
Um, Teresa asked, can you explain the QR code? Teresa, if you're still on here, yeah, Teresa, you're here.
Hi. Yes, I'm
Yeah,
here. Sorry for that.
no
It
problem.
was replied in part with the previous answer. I'm understand it better now.
Oh,
And I
okay,
think
like the QR code generator one.
yes, the QR code generator. I understand the difference between the two of them. And my other question is about the V cards because I'm going to an exhibition tomorrow,
Yeah.
and I would like to know which one is better to bring a QR code to share with people with my phone or a V card. What do you suggest to have to get more contacts?
Okay, are you doing you're going to, like, is it a trade show kind of thing,
Yeah.
or yeah, okay.
Yes.
Um the QR code is great. It's easy for people to scan the QR code to collect somebody's information. Or are you trying to give them your information, or do you want to get theirs?
I would like to get theirs, and I heard last meeting you talked about Google filling
Yeah.
the fields. How does that work? Because I didn't get all the information last time.
Okay, so with our review system, we created a tap card thing where you can go and leave somebody a Google review. We don't have it set up right now to be like where you can just use it to collect anybody's information. It's still going to lead to a review. It'll collect their information before it leads to a review.
Okay, it's
So
just for reviews
it's
then, not
yeah,
for the gift
right
cards
now
or
it's
the
tied
QR
to just
code.
reviews.
Mhm.
What I would like to get it set up for is that we can, and you can have different ones, and then it'll do different things. So if you want somebody to tap it
Yeah.
and you want to send somebody somewhere else, you can do that kind of thing. Um,
So it's
Right
better to
now,
use the
right now
QR
it go
code
right now it
and
goes
a
to reviews.
form right now. Is it better?
Yeah, so you might want, if you want to collect somebody else's information. So what's your so what's the conference about?
Tourism in Portugal.
Okay. So then what are you offering through
I offer
your
property
booth?
management. I'm a property management company in Portugal, and I'm going to a touristic fair tomorrow where I have operators
Yeah.
and potential clients. So I have both. I have to give information for some of them and collect from the others.
Okay. And then are you giving anything away that people would need to sign up for or anything like that?
I'm not sure. No, no.
Okay. Um, so always at conferences, like a good thing to do, a good way to collect people's contact information is by doing like a giveaway or something like that as well.
Yeah, I did it
Um,
last time. Yeah.
yeah, conference like you can set up a QR code to get people's information. You can do that, get them to scan it, and then you get their information. Um, Ideally, if they're interested, they're going to I would like to, yeah, I'd prefer to try and collect people's information than try to then give them your information and hopefully they call
Hmm.
kind of
Yeah.
thing. Um, but
So I'll try to
the
have a giveaway by tomorrow. See, it's
yeah,
better.
so the V card thing, the V card works bet more for like if you collect their information and you send them a
Mhm.
text
Okay.
message, and then it'll send a V card out with that text message saying, you know, hey, download my contact card, right?
Okay.
Thank you for contacting us. Here's my contact card. Use that to and then they'll put your name and information into their phone if they import it. Now,
Okay.
if you're at a conference, the um you can do something similar on your phone too, where you can just tap your phone to their phone and it'll send over a V card as well. I think you can set that up on your phone, depending on
Okay.
what phone you have. I don't remember exactly how to do it. Um, what would be another good way to collect information like that from a conference? Um, the QR code, if you want to enter them into a giveaway, you could do that as well. If you had something that you could give away at the conference to get people to sign up, that way you start building a contact list. You probably even don't even need to have the thing there. You could just be like, you could just say you're going to you can just say you're giving something away and then provide it later kind of thing, do a draw. I don't know what the rules are um, where you're at about doing something like that, but that's an option too. And then you could potentially just set up a contact card that will give people your contact information if you want to
Okay.
do that. So I think you can do that through ours as well. So let's go to I'm audio and power tools already. Let's go to QR code generator. If you have it installed, you can go and create, it might be under static though, static QR codes. Click add new. Then you can do a V card right here and fill out your information. Let's do this. Sure. Submit. Oh, this would be like Jason Orban V card. Click submit. So you can create them. So here's the Jason Irvin V card. You can use this QR code now. If I
Hmm.
were to open this up, do I have my phone on me? I don't have my phone on me, but oh yeah, I do.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, that one's really small. But you can when you create it, you can pick what size you want and you want to make it way bigger than that. But
Okay.
yeah, this won't read it, but you just want to set your size. So if we go add new again. Size, I always like to pick the biggest and then go V card size 1,000. Jason test card 2. Let's try this again. Information, hit save. Now let's open this up in a new tab. Now if we scan this QR code, this should add a contact card
Yes,
to somebody.
correct.
So that might be a good way for you to go too.
I like this one. Thank you.
Yeah, and that'll import your contact information
Hmm.
right into somebody's thing there. So that'd be an easy way to go about it. And then they can get your information. Um, Maybe
Okay.
we'll do something else. Maybe like that. Maybe that's a good string of events, though. Maybe we can have them scan a QR code, tap a thing. You can maybe get them to enter a draw at the same time, and then it'll load up a contact card that they can hit import on your QR code in the future.
Okay. Thank
That's a
you.
good process. I like it. I'm gonna write it down. QR, Google, e-card, um, import. Yeah, okay. Very cool. Well, yeah, if that hopefully that'll work out for you.
Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Okay, so um okay, so I have my hand raised, but there's my question from the Slack thread. In the add reward settings, one of the options under redemption display, there's a, oh yeah. So let's go and change that. Courtney was just asking if we can change the name of in the reward settings to um
Yeah,
instead of
Jason,
saying,
I was
yeah, instead of
thinking
saying
maybe.
GHL form, let's just say form.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. Maybe if we just put farm, that would suffice.
Yeah, let's go forms. Let's go. I think this is it. Let's go back. Let's go into language here. May as well update it while we're talking about it. Where's our languages? English. So here it says select CRM form. Does yours still say high level? Does yours still
Yes,
say GHL?
yeah, it still says GHL. And I think that particular account has the version too, I think.
Let's see. Manage rewards. You're saying under here where it says edit, and then you select gift voucher. Yeah, embed GHL.
Yeah, see?
Good. Okay, let's go back to add new loyalty reward. Oh, there we go. Okay, I gotta add these three things to the language, um, to our language file. Okay, good catch anyways. Okay, that's updated now. We hit refresh. Embed CRM form.
Awesome.
Yeah, there we go.
Appreciate you, man.
You're welcome.
That's it for me.
Okay, awesome. Raja asked to like um how can we assign points other than 1 point per dollar? So if you're in here and you go into our backend, you go settings, you can say how many points per dollar right
Ah,
there.
okay.
You can change it. So that is in that'll do it in our leaderboard
Mhm.
area here. That's I don't know if we have that imported into the use it anywhere else in the snapshot, but under add points right here. So right here for total sale, if you're using this checkout here, it would tell you how many points per dollar right there. But
Perfect.
I'll check to see if we're using that anywhere else, but I don't know if we are because we don't really have the only other transaction one that we have inside of that sub account or inside the snapshot is, oh, this is dashboard. This is power tools. Maybe what's this one? Let's go switch to restaurants here. If you're capturing the transaction amount and giving points for it, there is an automation, but it's an example one.
Mhm.
So under example, workflows and recipes, here give points per transaction amount. We're just doing math, so we have it manually coded in there for that that transaction amount. So on here, so we're doing give points, but we're doing the manual value here. So if you're going to use this workflow to give points per transaction, then you would update in here for how many points you're giving per that transaction.
Perfect.
Potentially we could have that points per dollar custom value. Maybe we can get that added in as well. Douglas, yes. So Douglas asked, are the businesses taking payments for VIP memberships through High Level and Stripe? Yes. And we just did a new automation for that. And I walked through it the other day with reward tier automations. This is essentially the workflow you need right here. It should be in the latest version. Um, if it's not, we do have a training around it. Um, Essentially, we have it set up here. So subscription active, subscription canceled will trigger these two actions of the workflow here. And then we have payment success and then failed payment. So on every payment success, as long as it's not the first one, it will recharge their membership. So if you have anything in their membership that is um, a coupon that say gets refreshed on every time they pay. They can use it once every time they pay. That'll do that here. And then this one here will send an internal notification and an email and stuff like that to people when their payment fails. There. So inside of these triggers here, so subscription active, you'd have to create the product inside of High Level and then select the product from here.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Thank you. It does. I just wasn't sure if they were, seems like when I use Stripe with GHL, I get a percentage taken out on both ends. So I didn't know if other businesses were setting it up, or how you even pitch that to them to let them know, hey, this certain percentage is going to come out whenever you charge for subscriptions.
Yeah, well, they lose Stripe takes their percentage off the payment, whereas like their payment processors would take the payment off of their they a lot of times their payment processors take the fee up front and then charge a percentage as well. So like
Okay.
something for like what was I thinking of? I can't think of it off the top of my head right now, but you can also set this up with active or with authorized.net if you don't
Okay.
want to do if they like say you go talk to a business and they already have a terminal and they have like a merchant account that works online. They can go and get it set up. It might be additional fees or whatever for them to be able to take payments online. But if they do that, or if they already have it, you can use that and integrate with High Level through authorized.net. And then I don't know if is it under payments and then
The
integrations.
integration.
I think you can select authorized.net here. And then that allows you to connect their business information with this. So it would take it through their payment processor that they already have.
Okay. Good deal.
So that should work. I haven't set it up. I haven't set up authorized.net inside of High Level. I've done it for other like web stores and stuff that we've done, like through WordPress and WooCommerce and everything, but just not through here. So
Right.
there are options for most of these things I think will work, but I would definitely ask or look into it if they want to do that. For the customers that we set up that are taking payments, we usually just try and get them to set up a Stripe account. And then they can
Okay.
manage it that way and it get just deposited in their account. But I think they end up paying like it's like possibly up to 3% per transaction, uh,
Right.
depending on what plan they're on with Stripe.
Thank you.
Yeah, awesome. Uh, I don't know. Let's go, Aaron. Aaron, how are you doing?
Yeah, doing good. I noticed that there's a new restaurant and rewards snapshot updated from the one that I've installed.
Okay.
Uh, is how do I go about just updating to that snapshot, the sub account to that snapshot?
Okay, so if you install the restaurant rewards one in a sub account,
Yes.
What you would do is let's switch to here. Let's go to, I think we're already in agency view here. So go to the sub account that you want to update. If you set up if you set up a master sub account for
Yeah.
your did you set up a master one or
Yes, I did.
okay.
Like you said in the instructions.
Yeah, so then you go update the master one, right? So you go find your master sub account. Let's go. I'm gonna go this one, master GHL Smart Rewards, and then I'm gonna go manage that client. If you're on the 297, it says manage. If it's you're on the 497, it has three dots. Click actions, load snapshot. Find the snapshot that you just imported again. So I'm gonna pick GHL Smart Rewards right here, and then hit proceed.
Uh-huh.
You can select what you want to update. So you can select all if you want. And then it'll go to conflicts. Now, if you're updating it, you should see a big list of conflicts. Okay.
Okay. Uh-huh.
That's how you know you're updating it. If you go to load a snapshot and it doesn't give you conflicts, then it's going to add in a bunch of new stuff, which
Okay.
or it'll duplicate what's in there, or it'll bring in that whole snapshot as something completely new. So if you're updating it and you see um you see this, then it's not then that's a good thing anyways. So if you know that there's a couple things that you want to bring in, you can overwrite those things or just overwrite whatever. But or you can do like overwrite everything. Now, if you've made changes to like funnel templates and stuff like that, some of the wording and messaging, you probably don't want to overwrite some of those things. So like let's say I made changes to forms, I'm going to
Mhm.
skip that. Now, it won't you when if you're going to um if you want to update stuff, for the most part, we don't make a whole lot of changes. I'll tell you guys though, in the latest version of the restaurant rewards one, I did make changes to the workflows and where we give the referral points when somebody signs up for like the VIP program. Originally, it was set up to give points on when somebody signs up to be a VIP member, but we switched it so that now they get points after they redeem their first coupon. So that's just an example. So with that one, there'll be a workflow update in here. Um, it's not in this one, but it's in the restaurant one right now anyways. So that one you'd probably want to overwrite. And here's the thing, if if you didn't go and make a bunch of changes to stuff, then you can overwrite everything. It'll be fine. It's not going to like ruin anything that you've done. But like, so for example, Chris was showing his system and he was making changes to funnel pages and stuff
Mhm.
like that. You would probably just want to make sure that you don't. Um, so for example, his would be like, I'm not going to overwrite the dashboard registration kind of thing, right? I'm not going to
Yeah.
overwrite that funnel um,
You've
because I
made
know I've made changes
customization.
to that funnel.
Gotcha.
So high
Okay.
level
Okay.
will go and overwrite that if you don't tell it not to, right? But by default it says skip. Basically by default, it says skip all kind of thing. And then you can pick what you want to overwrite. If there's anything new in there that we added, like so for example, the workflow that I just showed for the automation um for the subscription membership type thing, it's not going to show up in here, but it'll show up on the first screen asking you what you want to import. But since it doesn't have to overwrite and there's no conflicts, if you just hit proceed, it's just going to go and add that to the sub account for you, kind of thing. So you don't have to go manually pick it. Anything new will just get added. Anything that's already there, if you select overwrite, will get overwritten. And then you can mainly skip everything. But I think when you see conflicts, it's a good thing when you're importing that or trying to update that snapshot. Now, because you did the master one, you can go to if you did the master one and then created a master snapshot and you updated your master one, you can then go to what's a good example here? So here after you've updated your master one, you can say push out to updated accounts. Now you can select the accounts that you want to update, and then that's going to update those sub accounts for you. Does that make
Cool. That's
sense?
great.
So
Yeah, it does. It makes complete
it
sense
just makes it
how
way
that works.
easier to instead of
Yeah.
push, now you can push out updates to all your linked accounts versus having to import the snapshot again to each one of those different accounts. So that's why I always say set up your master account, configure it how you want, have your branding and stuff in there. Make sure your messaging is all good for your brand and for your customers, and then use that snapshot. Then create a snapshot from that, and then use that snapshot for all your sub accounts. That way, you have this option of saying push out to link sub accounts, and you can update everybody all at once. So if there's something new you want to add, you can update everybody. If there's like one change to a piece of JavaScript on one funnel somewhere, you can just update that funnel for like 50 linked sub accounts, and you don't have to go and do it manually for each one, because that's the way it used to be. It used to be like, oh, you've got 200 or 200 accounts and you're using this snapshot. Now you have to have somebody on your team individually go through and update each one,
No,
which is a
that's a
huge pain.
sweet feature. That's really cool. And then I'm getting into testing. And is there a workflow just to remove a user from everything? Just get rid of the user from all workflows, all forms, uh, and just
We
for
don't,
myself, just so I
we
can retest
don't,
myself.
yeah, we
Okay.
don't have one built into it, but I mean to make one, it would be really simple.
Okay.
You would just go to let's go to, where am I in settings, or no, go to automations. You can go, well, you could probably just remove a contact. So if we went here, let's call this remove contact. If you deleted a contact though, like if you don't want to,
Mhm.
if I mean, so a couple options, you can delete the contact, but you can also do remove from
And if
workflows.
they came back into the reward system, they would be allowed to start the workflows over again. They'd all be reset somehow.
Sure, yeah, you could go
Okay.
you can go remove from workflow, all workflows, and then you could remove you could remove contact tags. I don't know if there's like like a remove all contact tags. You'd have to go and
Um,
select the ones that you want. Yeah, like so
Gotcha.
if like
The
review,
VIP
yeah, one might be like review
member.
request or something.
Mhm.
Um, where you'd want to remove yeah, I got so many tags in here. Um
Well, you can remove all the tags now, no, with this little toggle right there.
where's that? Oh yeah, I guess you could remove
Oh
all
yeah,
tags.
yeah.
There you
Cool,
go. That's
cool.
new.
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go. Remove all tags. Look at that. So remove
Sweet.
workflow, remove all tags.
Yeah,
Um,
that's new. They just put it not too long ago.
yeah, let's go reset contact. Um, remove tags and workflows. So you probably just do something like that. What else would you have to remove? Um, if you wanted to clear custom fields, you could probably do something like that. But that might be, I don't know if that would be, they're not going to have like a reset all custom fields, but you'd have to go and clear those out if there was. But I don't think we have anything in our system that has custom fields that are required
Are
for
most
that.
of the
So
things that are happening in rewards, Jason, are they doing by tags primarily with the
um,
contact?
there's a couple things from tags, but not a whole lot.
Okay.
There's not a whole, they do get tagged in different things, like saying, hey, you're a promotions member or you're a new customer, that kind of thing. Their tags, their referral ID and stuff like that is a contact field. I don't have a
Ah,
webhook to remove them from our system though. Like remove contact from our loyalty and reward system. Like
okay.
which would be like our leaderboard kind of
Okay.
thing. Maybe we could do something
Yeah.
like that too. You can remove you could reset their points. Um,
But they still remain in the leaderboard associated with a phone number and an email.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. If
So
is the unique
that's if they're
identifier
added in
both
there. Sorry, go ahead.
is the unique identifier just an index number, or is it both the name, the email, and the phone number?
No, it's their contact ID inside of high level is the unique identifier for it. So we use the high level contact ID as the ID that tracks in our system. We have two, like we have one just for our database, but we also, for the most part, we just use the contact ID from high level.
Okay, so if I created a new contact ID, then it should create a new rewards member, even if it has the same
Yeah,
phone number.
if you create a new member and then add them to give them points or anything like that, it will add them to our system. You might see a duplicate person in there though. We've had a little bit like there's been a little bit of like a weird thing when you merge contacts inside a high level because um it depends on what I wanted to do. And so I'll say this is what I wanted to do is if you merge contacts in high level to grab that contact in here and then update their user ID. So right
Ah,
now this is the referral ID is the contact's contact ID from inside of high level. Um but if you have two contacts, say somebody gave you a wrong phone number, and put it in there, it'll create one contact. And if you use that to create one in our system, then it'll have a different phone number with it. If you merged contacts, then you end up with I don't know if they give you a new contact ID if it merges into the old contact ID, but um, yeah, we had like one instance of it happening where we kind of had to try and figure that out.
and one more question, Jason. If a customer comes into the restaurant and they can't find their SMS text, they can't find their email, and they come to the owner or the cashier and they say, "Hey, can you help me find my rewards link?" Is there an easy way to access a link from the back end of the reward system
That's a
so that
great idea.
you get that? Okay.
Um, there isn't yet. But what we could do is we could create a QR code that goes to a form where they just put their phone number in
Oh
and then
yeah.
it could send them their information.
Yeah. That's
Or they could text help to a phone number or something like that, or QR
and then
codes.
where like programmatically, what is the URL that we would be sending through the QR code?
Yeah. So there is two trigger links
Ah,
is all that you'd have to send them. Is so you could have a text help to this phone number or whatever that would work, or
mhm.
scan a QR code. They fill in their phone number. It will send them their details. So there would be well, we got the loyalty punch card if you're using the loyalty card. We've
Mhm.
got the link to promotions page that is going to go to the promo hub with all their promotions. And then there's a link to loyalty dashboard.
Loyalty dashboard. Okay.
In here somewhere too. Link to loyalty dashboard. Those three, those are like that as far as the customer is concerned, those are the three areas that they would go to depending on what program they're a part of.
Right.
I mean,
Okay. That makes sense. They're in trigger links and it's connected to custom values and
yeah, so it'll send them over to the correct spot with their login details that they need for it. So with promotions, we don't need, we lost it. With promotions, we just need their contact ID passed over to the promotions page for them to see their promos. Um, I think, yeah, this smart promotions page, I think that got added in there. It's the same thing as the link to promotions page here. So this one's going to go to, it goes to the same spots. Basically, it's just this selects the funnel step rather than just the top level promotions page.
Yeah, I noticed that when you redeem your first coupon from the VIP restaurant
Yeah,
funnel, from the default funnel, um, it the SMS message back sends you to the promotions display page, and not to the loyalty management page. Is there a way to change that so that the person, because on the loyalty page they can get to the promotions, right?
right.
But on the promotions they can't get to the loyalty.
Yeah, unless you put a button, unless we created a button or something that's at the bottom that goes to the loyalty page. Um, the main reason we had it was because the funnel, um, I guess you could just add it, but the funnel, you would just add a button at the bottom, I think, of that page if you wanted
Just
to see.
what was your thinking
It's just
in
some
designing
people
it?
like, so
Yeah,
for example, we're not always doing points and promotions together.
gotcha.
So the way we have it set up on the loyalty dashboard is you could just remove that promotions page. Um, we've had it set up before where we can actually embed, we've had the whole promotions hub embedded right into the loyalty and rewards page too. If you wanted to do something like that, that's possible. Um, Instead of a button, we've had all the promotions
Mhm.
just displayed on that front page there. I'd have to play around with it again because we've made some changes to it, but on the home screen, where we have this button here, we've had just promotions loaded instead, kind of thing. And then
Okay.
and then if you read, you want to use one of those promotions, it'll load it up in here. But
And
you can just get rid of these buttons if you don't want to use them. And then on the promotions page, we could probably just create a button that does this.
got it. I see.
It
I
would lead
see.
people back over to the points.
Mhm.
Now it's just, yeah, I don't have it in there by default because it typically when we're working with restaurants, I'm not doing points right away. Right?
Right. It's kind of
We're
more
not setting up a
admin.
point system. Usually we're driving traffic to the promotions hub to build up that VIP list of customers they can message anytime is the way we're doing it. But
Got it.
for other industries, you could have them both linked for sure.
Okay. No, I really appreciate the help, Jason. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome for sure. I'm gonna jump over to Joel. Um, or Chris, did you have I know you had a hand up for a minute here. Was it about this or something different? You're muted right now.
Sorry, go ahead and hit Joel. I'm going to go
Okay.
ahead and I'm trying to work something around in the background here.
Okay. Joel, how are you doing?
Hello, can you hear me? Yes.
Yes, I can hear you.
Perfect. Thank you. How you doing, everybody? I just have a question about well, number one, the little extra uh, thing, the little dash that
Oh,
the
yeah, that you
link.
posted about yesterday, or you sent.
Yes, I sent you a message about on the.
I haven't had a chance to look into that yet. It's probably from the URL coding when we're updating the custom value, commenting out those things. So I will have a look at this um later today or once we're off the call here because it's a little bit more than I could probably do just on the call with encoding
Okay.
that URL.
Okay, and one more question is about the. Let me just check my questions right here. The other one is like, but I have the forms. Like I don't know, you remember I shared the forms,
Yep.
and every form is for a company, and then another one for new cycles. The one for new cycles, everything changed except for one, the coupon one. And the coupon, for some reason, I try it and I move it and I update it and I did everything, and it still is not changing for some reason. So
Um,
I can just share my screen if you want, like
yeah, share your
here.
screen. Let's have a look.
So right now we have this form. By the way, I hide the email and I hide
Okay.
the ID. So people go right here and they go, for example, I don't know, let me put May and then May test, and then this is the new cycle, and then right here coupon. Let me see. So we know there's on the call, and this is expiration date test call. So I asked some of my clients to use it to see what is working, what is not. They said everything is triggering except this one. So I'm on my ABC Dance Studio here.
Okay.
This is the test, and inside of this is the main account where I create a snapshot where I have the custom fields and custom values.
Okay.
This is the custom field, which I have it there, and this is the custom value right here. So it's supposed to change the custom values here on this ABC
So it's coupon underscore student or coupon. Did it add an underscore?
right here.
No,
I will
coupon
do it right
student.
now. I didn't save it yet. So yes. So if I click submit, cool. So if I go here, let's see, these supposed to be changed already. Let me refresh the page. Come on, come on, come on. So I don't know if it's this account that is not changing. On their side, it changed, but except the coupon.
Oh,
And if I go
everything but the coupon.
everything but the coupon. So if I go right here, this is the setup that I have, and I do the collection, and I take it from this the snapshot for for the new
Yeah.
cycle. I have it here with the student coupon. The student coupon is here. That's the only one that I have.
It's also like oddly, it's the only one that you have with those square brackets around it.
And this one too. You
Yeah,
want me
you
to remove
have
it?
I wonder if it's the square brackets.
Let me check. Can I test right now? Or like,
You would
I
have to
mean,
update your custom values and you'd have to update your
the whole, yeah. So which is here now? So I can just.
it was definitely causing issues.
What about the icon?
I think the icons are okay because we updated the database to handle icons.
So
Uh,
this is there, and let me just change this then.
okay, yeah, so change one of those.
Yeah, let me just change one just to see if it's that. Oh, yeah, but they say that everything else changed except for that one. And you see there are other
Like
ones
all
that
the
they have.
coupon, but you're saying all the coupons didn't, or just the
Yeah,
coupon expiry
the,
date didn't?
the expiration date, everything changed except that one. So, but let me test it like this, I guess.
Oh, you said I thought you said that they didn't. None of them updated.
No, all of them update except except this one. Oh, I think you know what? I think I had to change it on the form
Just
as well,
just
right?
try that again. Put something else. Put something. Yeah. That's an ABC Dance Studio.
Yeah, still is that.
But it didn't. Do you? What else did you change? You changed two things in there, right? The expiration date and the.
The expiration date and the student coupon. But I think I have to go inside and refresh this now because it still gives me the brackets. Oh, not right here now.
Yeah, coupon student got updated.
Right there. Right here. Right here is done.
Make sure it's selected.
So maybe the bracket. So let me try it again.
Go back and select it. It got unselected for some reason.
This one. Oh, okay, okay. So the brackets, I should remove all of them for everything, right? Custom values as well, or only custom fields?
I
You know what? Let me try something else because
I feel like
maybe
I think it's the custom values, to be honest, like is what it is. But
maybe I think the last time we'd also update the form, maybe because maybe the form doesn't change. Uh, was this one? Since I changed it, maybe it's not detecting it. It didn't remove the brackets here.
that's in your is that in your main?
This is the main one where I have. Oh no,
Yeah.
this is not. This is the. Um,
Didn't you bring all the forms into your main sub account? Or
yeah,
no?
into the main one, yes. But this one specifically was. Uh, yeah, you're right. I bring everything to there, but for some reason this one I have connected to this one. This one I didn't change. I
Oh,
have it on
okay.
this one. So maybe I should do the collection again and do it from the main one. Do you recommend to
You
do that
could.
then?
It just makes sense to have them all. You're pulling the
Makes more
collection
sense,
from the
right?
same
Instead bringing like one
account.
by one and do everything.
Yeah, from your
You
end, it'll make things more confusing for you
Yeah,
to
that, that makes sense. I don't want to take the time of everybody here. I think I can fix it, and I can just send you a text to see what happened,
yeah,
and this
try
the
with see if you can try remove the brackets. I know that it was causing an issue with updating. I don't know why
yeah.
that coupon specifically or that one specifically. I'd have to test it and see. I just know when we use
Oh,
anytime you use brackets like this in a form, like on our um yeah, no, we were able to map it, but I know it just I
okay.
don't know. I'd have to look into it
I
again. I
will
can
test it. I think I
figure it
know
out.
how to figure it out. I tested it. If I make it work, I will
It's
let you
just
know.
and you say the other ones with brackets though work, like the coupons with the brackets around it do work.
Everything worked except for that is this is specifically one. This one right
Weird.
here. They said everything else changed.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't know what happened.
yeah, I don't know either. It's probably some weird little thing. I know with the
I
square
can
brackets,
I can
um,
check and
GHL
what
PHP
I gonna
will
do.
sometimes take
I
that
just put it
as an array,
in
but it's not giving
one.
us an error or anything, so I'm not sure.
I will put it on the main one like you suggested, and maybe
Okay.
I can do it from there, and I do everything fresh, and I will let you know if this is working.
Okay.
One more question about the onboarding thing. The ideal thing is that every person that join, like a new, what is this? like these new clients, instead when they pay, when they join, automatically, where do I put this webhook? So create
That
a
goes
new
right
account.
after that has to go like after they pay, after they sign up. Um,
Uh-huh.
and then
So
after they sign up, that would go into your workflow. And then I usually give it like a minute or two just to make sure high level created the sub account. And then we go and look up their new sub account by their email address.
it's any way to add a user already with the same information that they pay with.
Um, no, we don't have a way to, I haven't set it up to create a user for them. All that does is grabs the new contact information or the new sub account location ID and passes it back to our server, which then adds them to this and then updates gives them permission or attaches the collections to it so that when you add a new sub account, it's already has all its fields mapped for you.
And it's any way that I can use one of these collections so they can fill a form after they pay, and that creates the user on that sub account.
Um, I don't have one for them to create a user. I don't have like you'd have to use
Pablo,
another you'd
like
have to use
Pablo.
an API call to create a user on that sub account.
Okay, okay, okay.
Um,
Sounds good.
yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. We don't. I don't have. Yeah, I don't have a way to go and create that user.
Okay. And okay, I guess that's it. I just want, I have a couple clients that I want to give them these collections. It's any way that I can do it on bulk for people that they are already my clients or no?
Um,
You're right there.
you would have to add them manually if they're already in your system.
Okay. Okay, good to
That's the
know.
only thing. Yeah, because if they're already in there, well, no. If you go into your main account and you run that workflow that you had there, like that, I mean that you run a workflow with that link that's there. You well, you would still have, yeah. If you go, okay, scroll all the way to the top. If you go to webhooks, click webhooks up at the top. Click add smart locations. If you have a look at that video. But if you run this, we have the webhook there. Start with this webhook, right here, how to use that one. That will grab the location ID of yeah, that one should action update, contact new location. So if you ran this, here,
This
you put your
this one?
account ID at the end. Yeah, that's your account ID. If you run that as a webhook, you add a contact to that workflow. What it will do is it will search your accounts that you already have that with and you add a contact to that. It will search for it'll search for an account that has been created with somebody with that same email address. Then that'll update the location ID. Then you can run that other webhook that will then create and link up your collections. If you download it on the custom values page where we have that download the snapshot, it already has it in there, so you can just reference it. So if you scroll up to the top again, go back to custom values updater.
This
Scroll
one?
up a little bit.
Oh,
Right here, download webhook snapshot.
okay.
Download, if you click on download that webhook snapshot, click on that blue button.
I have it already on
Yeah,
the
so
account.
that has the find the account webhook in there, and then update the contact, and then add the new location, add that location to our thing here. So what you would have to do is go through your main marketing account, select the contacts that have created sub accounts, and then add them to there. You just have to make, but if you want it, so where it can get tricky is if you created accounts manually, or you don't have, people, you don't have the same email address for a contact in your marketing account as the sub account that was created, that kind of thing, then
Yeah.
it's not going to work for you. So, um, it can work. It's just those other factors need to be in place, because when somebody signs up and you're using like SaaS or something to auto create their accounts, that email address they signed up with will be the same email address as their sub account. So that's how we
Okay.
find it.
And for this one, I just had to copy this, no? So copy
Yeah.
this and paste it here. And if
Yeah.
I
So it's,
if I want to do
if you
these
look in the
three,
red, if you look in that little red example there where it says CV
right there.
equals 33-34, that's like
Perfect.
sub account ID, and you'll see that right at the end there.
Sounds right. Perfect.
Okay, cool. I'm going to jump over
Thank
to,
you.
yeah, no problem. Let me know where you get with the custom value thing there.
Yeah, yeah, I will let you know. I
Just
will test it now. And I
a
will let you
weird
know.
one. I don't know why.
Thank you.
Um, Austin, yes. Question about referral points redemption. Austin, are you still around?
I think he left.
Oh, okay. I'll have to message him. Dave said, I have a brand new restaurant bar client. This is my first one in this niche. I am building the site now. Which snapshots do I download and import? I'm not sure what is all available and where to start. Yeah, Dave, are you still on here as well? Choo, 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 choo. Maybe Dave is not
Yeah,
here.
yeah, I'm here.
Oh, Dave, you're right there. Oh yeah, Dave. So, for restaurants, depends on exactly what you want to do. Under reward locations in our backend dashboard here, if you go to smart apps and then rewards, click on get snapshots and you'll see the restaurant rewards marketing one here. So this snapshot here has the reward system, it has promotions, and it has the loyalty cards already in it. So that those ones are already set up. You can just, and it also has the membership stuff in it as well. So if you wanted to use that, you can download that. It'll have everything in it. I've had a couple other people with restaurants just go and do promotions if they didn't want the loyalty points and rewards and stuff. There you can download just the promotion snapshot from here.
Okay.
So this would have everything in promotions. The rewards one will have, the restaurant one will have everything for points, promotions, and loyalty cards in it. So you just pick which one you want and then you can install it in your sub account. All training on how to go and do that is all under here on
Perfect.
how to install them, set them up, and do all that kind of stuff.
Thank you for the direction. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. It's all. I'm glad you guys have a client there that you're setting up. That's awesome. Who else? So Chris and Raja had their hands up. Chris, did you have a question yet, or are you still working through something?
Yeah, I do actually. If you could just give me just a quick, if you don't mind me, just a quick time on the screen. I just want to make sure I'm understanding or I'm doing the redemption properly. Let me see here. Done this. I've set this up. It's a buy. This one's a buy one get one. I did a coupon code here.
I don't see your screen. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it came through. My
No, I
apologies.
think I stopped sharing and then it kind of
Got it. There it is there. Sorry about that.
Yep.
So I have this promo here. I have a buy one, get one. Just want to make sure this is my promo account. So I'm going to be meeting with people.
Okay.
And when I want to refresh this, because it's going to go, I think I can only have one redemption a day.
Yeah.
As far as that goes, is there a way to re-up it? So I can, because if I have like 2 or 3 appointments in a day, I
Good
can re-up it.
question.
I put daily in here, but that's only going to give me once a day, I think.
Yeah, so I don't know if do we have another option for if you click on daily, does it give you any other option?
Single use,
Single
yeah.
use only.
That's it.
No. Um, Maybe we need to have an unlimited option. Uh, do, do, do. There isn't a way to do it. Yeah, there's not a way to do it right now.
Okay. Okay. Not a problem. Just a question more than anything. And then
I'll
where do I?
add, like,
Oh, yeah.
I think it's a good idea to, I never thought about adding an unlimited. I just was more concerned about restricting people than,
No, I get it.
you know what I mean? Because
No,
it's
totally
all,
get it.
no one ever asks, like, other than for demo purposes, being like, can we make this coupon so they can redeem it 45 times today?
Yeah,
You know, kind
exactly.
of thing. It's always like, no, I don't want to give away more free stuff.
No, I totally get it, man. Makes total sense. Yeah, maybe if we could just put that on a checklist, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I'll have multiple of these built in. So if when I have multiple presentations, so I would just make this then daily, obviously, and then it'll go fresh tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And now, just one last question: where do I go to view? Where does the restaurant owner go to review the promotion that has been redeemed?
Okay, so you would go under promotions and then coupons. Redeem coupons. It'll show everyone that's been redeemed
Perfect.
there.
Okay. How now? I just coded this. Um, what's the in your best case scenario? I sat down with the client yesterday. He gave me 8 different promotions. I should use his promotion codes, or how should we do it? So yeah, he asked us how he can track it on his end, and he just wants to know because he has his point of service on his
Yeah.
end,
Well,
point of sale on his
they
end. Yeah.
if you're setting up promotions with them, then they should put it in their POS as
Okay.
well, so that anytime somebody uses that promo, that the person who's doing, like, putting that in, they're gonna have to track it somehow, right? To
Yeah.
give them the
I just want to make
discount
sure.
or whatever it is, they'll have to hit the button in their POS. So they should be able to set up that same promotion that just gets tapped in their POS when they're adding it.
Okay. I just wanted to be sure I explained it properly to him, and I think I did,
Yeah.
and that's cool. That's
Okay.
cool. All right, man. All set.
Okay, cool. I've got to jump off in about 2 minutes because or 3 minutes because I got another call at 11:30 here, my time. So, Rajat, did you have another question? You're muted.
Okay, yes. I was just trying to do the point quick link where you can add it, and it's just taking me to a page saying I cannot open. It's just showing me a bug there. Not sure if I'm doing it correctly.
Um, Maybe share your screen and we'll get
Yeah. Okay, so
um
let me show you
one
here.
participant can share at a time. Chris, can you stop sharing
Oh,
for a
sorry
second?
about that. Yeah, man.
I don't know how to kick you off there.
Okay.
Here. Sorry about that.
To share. Okay. Perfect. So here you would see that I just went to one test,
Yeah.
and I am actually trying to give points. So once I go here,
Yeah.
if I say add new, it doesn't open up.
Weird. Okay, go back. Click on add more quick links here.
Okay. Same thing.
Okay, let me take a look at it.
Sure.
I
Just
have,
yeah, just want to give you a
yeah,
heads up. I know it's
yeah,
gonna
thanks for
consume
letting me know
time.
because I haven't seen that happen
Sure.
before. So I will have to go to a new account and do it because we've already got those things in this one. But I will go and have a look here and I'll send you a message about it.
No problem.
Teresa, so what Teresa, the contact card one is a little bit weird. It's like literally it's kind of like the weirdest I don't know why we set it up exactly the way it is, but if you go to I'll show you here. If we're in our back end, let's go to switch to agency view. I don't have a thing on there to add locations to the contact card one. So the workaround for it was or is at the moment, we'll add another thing so that you can just add locations individually. But when you go to V cards and you go to add a location, it should add that location for you. However, if it doesn't, the workaround is to, and this is weird, go to reviews first, add a location to reviews, and that'll make sure that it adds the authorization, the OAuth, and everything gets updated properly. And then you should be able to go to back to V cards and add that location without the API error. Um, but it's on my list here to work on so that we can just add those locations under locations here and then have their API all connected as well. If you see a sub account where it's giving you an API error, and you can also take a look back here to see if that sub account has been added to your system or not, and then click connect OAuth there, and that will connect it with the new API version too. So I think it was just a little weird thing that we had when we switched from API version 1 to version 2 with the contact cards. But I know for a fact, yeah, I know for sure if you add that to, it can literally be any one of our systems, add that location first, it will then work for you. But I'll take a look at why it's not working in the other one. Anyways, I'll put that start on my list here as well. V card. Awesome. Well, Joel, did you have another question before we jump off?
Yes, actually, just about the when do you think that I can come back and check the links to make sure that it passed the correct link on the custom value because it's
Oh,
adding
after my meeting, I've got a couple hours and I'll take a look at that. So
after
hopefully by
this
the end of
meeting.
today.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Hopefully by the end of today.
Okay, okay, good. Okay, perfect. I will come back and check then.
Okay, awesome. Okay, well, I got to jump off because I got another meeting in 3 minutes, but you guys have an awesome rest of your Tuesday and keep moving forward. I appreciate all the questions and I've got a good list of things to make things better here.
Thanks, man.
Awesome. Appreciate you
Brilliant.
guys.